Hey guys, what's going on? Druzy here, back again with yet another South Park Phone Destroyer video, and an exciting video today as we're going to get our first look at Witch Garrison, the newest card that's going to be coming to Phone Destroyer in this coming weekend's event. It's been a long time since we've had a new fantasy card, guys. We've had a lot of mystical cards lately, but finally, Fantasy gets their second new card added to the game since the game's launch. Blood Elf Baby was the first one, but Witch Garrison is the next one. Also, a Garrison card finally being added to the game too. So Mr. Garrison, one of the more popular characters in South Park history, is finally in the game. So this is Witch Garrison, a 4 energy rare fighter card. It, of course, is in the fantasy theme. Like mentioned earlier, it has 300 base health, 34 base damage, and it has a charged ability which slows down enemies in front of him for 10 seconds. Now, if I remember correctly, this charge slowdown is a cone ability of damage. So we're going to try Witch Garrison out. I've got 2 different decks that I'm going to showcase with him in friendly battles, as Red Links has only given me permission to try him out in friendly battles first before he's going to be released. I will try him in multiplayer, assuming that I get him to a decent level later on, in hopefully with the weekend event. But again, Witch Garrison is going to be coming. I'm going to try 2 different decks with him in some friendly battles, and then I may try him as well, maybe once in a PvE setting or in a campaign mission, just to see how he does in PvE as well. So we're going to hop into some friendly battles. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's see how Witch Garrison is in game. Alright guys, here we go against the Mr. Ninth Army from the clan with Witch Garrison. Of course, Witch Garrison is not in the starting rotation or the starting hand, because that's how this stuff always kind of works out. But we'll go with Calamity Heidi and wait till we can get Witch Garrison out in play. So he's got a couple... I also put Tally in this deck. I know Tally's not ideal for these challenge modes. Primarily because he's only level 2 as an epic card, but I pretty much just wanted to showcase a relative deck that most people would use. I'm wondering what Ninth Army is actually using right now. See, we got Butters here. In fact, here we go. So here's Witch Garrison level 3. So at level 3 stats, 505 health, 57 damage is going to be his card. So this is kind of a lost cause here. So we're just going to start a secondary push here in the back. We'll get PC Principal going. And here we go. Let's start Witch Garrison in the back. Let's see how he does. That charges up pretty good. There's the cone. So you can see his cone and his slow. And there he goes with Blood Elf Baby behind him. Let's see if how good Tally's going to be with his slow. But his charge is charging up pretty quick. Here we go. Here's the slow. It affects just Cartman though, which doesn't really help me too much. But he's surviving pretty darn well with that 500 health. He's going to affect Calamity Heidi here. There's Mecha Timmy. He's able to get all the way to the new kid. And there we get with bar number 1. And Blood Elf Baby, of course, being MVP. So Witch Garrison, not too shabby for a rare card. At what, 505 health and 50 some damage. And the charge ability comes back pretty darn fast. As I'm sure you guys were noticing that. So he's just able to get that that damage potential out. Hermes Kenny's doing a ton of damage to us right now. We're going to lose this first bar. But you know, we're going to get Witch Garrison out here with all this swarm. And let's see. Can he affect multiple units? He can affect multiple units, so that's a key to keep into consideration as he slowed down both Jimmy and St. Cartman there. Gets frozen there. Fireball again. He does slow air units as well. As you see, he slowed Bounty Hunter Kyle. So that's also something in consideration. So he will slow any enemy in front of him in the cone shape. So not just people up top. And we will Lightning Bolt for the win. Good game there against Ninth Army. So Witch Garrison, man. He's not bad. He's not amazing. But pretty decent scaling from what I can tell. I'm not sure as compared to other rare cards just how well the scaling kind of shows off there for him. But let's try him in a second deck. I want to see him paired up. So that was kind of a more standard, not the best, but a decently standard challenge mode deck. But let's try this one out with Bounty Hunter Kyle to see how this damage works out for us. See if the buff is going to be helpful and worth it for us. Alright, we're going to hop into match number 2 here with the second deck and see how we're able to do with Witch Garrison again. But, you know, let me know and let, you know, Redlinks know down below in the comment section what you guys think of Witch Garrison. Redlinks did give a few of us content creators a chance to try him out for the first time and make some content with him. So I'm not going to be the only one making content with Witch Garrison. So if you do want to check that out, I know Pharaoh is going to have it. I believe Haze Demon will have one, as well as a few other content creators. So be sure to check all those guys out if you so choose. It's not just going to be me. Let's see if they have some more different unique decks or different tips to kind of use with Witch Garrison, because I'm not necessarily the best person always to showcase cards all the time. And of course, again, we don't have Witch Garrison in rotation yet. So we're going to try the slow, tried and true method of just putting a whole bunch of cards out and seeing how we do. It looks like 9th Army is still using the same deck, so that's going to be okay for us. Freeze this. I also put Robin Tweak secretly in this deck because I wanted to see if I could get Robin Tweak to maybe buff Witch Garrison, give him additional health, and see if that's going to be cool and help him out or whatnot. Alright, so we're losing a lot of units here. We're going to lose our entire army here, so that's going to stink. It's a good push there by 9th Army on this second go-around. We do have Witch Garrison here, again, of course. That's what this deck is about. Showcasing, so we'll get him out here. We'll let Jimmy die there. And then we'll try this combo out, see how we do with this. Ooh, he went with the damage reduction there. Okay, let's get program staying out in front, and I should have gotten Bounty Hunter Kyle going as well, which I will do now. So remember, Robin Tweak did get buffed, so he's a little bit stronger now. The power bind hopefully should have worn off by now. It looks like it has. But he's doing a ton of damage with Randy, so I'm not really going to get anywhere with Witch Garrison there. This deck not being quite as effective as previous deck was. Zinc Cartman's just really bothering me quite a bit. Okay, let's do this. Get the farts going. Let's take out Hermes Kenny. Do that. Let's get Robo Bebe out here. Tally out here. Kenny to deal with Choirboy Butters. I don't think we're going to have enough time though. So deck number 2 not quite as effective as deck number 1 was. And we didn't really get to see Witch Garrison too much. So what do you guys think of the energy cost? What do you guys think of his ability? Again, his charge ability comes very fast, so it looks like Power Bind is very useful against him. So that is something to keep into consideration against him, just because of just how fast his you know, his charge ability comes. It looks like it was, and it lasts for 10 seconds, so it lasts for a good amount of time. And it looks like every about 5 to 6 seconds or so it was coming back, which is pretty quick for most times. But it looks like 9th Army learned from his mistake from match number 1 and then was using Power Bind against me there. So let's try him out in a campaign mission, and we'll try him out against a boss. So maybe we'll try him against the Grand Wizard Cartman in level 60. That's usually the best test to see how good he's going to be against it. And I don't have a Cartman, I believe, in this deck, so I won't be down a card automatically. And we'll just see how he does here. Might be better suited with something like Hallelujah, something with a heal. I think that he could possibly work really well with mystical cards, more so than maybe sci-fi or adventure. But... And of course, again, we don't get him to start. So yeah, and we have our only air unit that we have is Kyle currently, so really would have liked to have a Robo Bebe there. But we get her now. Freeze all of these swarm. Kill a lot of it. And here we go. So Witch Garrison finally going to be coming up here in a second. And we'll get him going, see what we can do with him in round number 2. Alright, so we got Witch Garrison now. We're going to put him out here. Get him buffed up with Kyle. Remember, he's only level 1 in this playthrough because let's see how good his slow works with swarm units. It's still not a very big cone area. So that's kind of key to know. But I will affect the pigeons here. It doesn't seem to do any additional damage outside of just, you know, what the ability does to start with. Anyways, let's see if we can freeze this. Get Kenny in there. Let's hope we can get some people underneath here, start doing some damage to the shield. We got the one rat underneath doing damage to that one shield there. And I know that Program Stand will deactivate the shields. So we got the first shield down. Witch Garrison can affect the slow here. Does affect... No, he didn't actually affect Rogue Token there. So there the shields are all down. Let's freeze down here. Oh, he died right before we could get the freeze off. Witch Garrison also died. But we're able to plus 132 to Enforcer Jimmy. That's insanity. Yeah, we're able to take Grand Wizard Cartman down. So don't know if that was the best way to showcase him there in the PvE aspect with Witch Garrison, but he's definitely an interesting card, guys. It'd definitely be to see what you guys think, what you think of the card and whatnot. So we were able to check out his space stats. We were able to look at him in some different scenarios with some different gameplay, but yeah, Witch Garrison will be coming this weekend in the weekend event. I'm sure there will be card packs for him as well. But during the last event that had cards given to us, like with Father Maxi, we had a pretty decent shot of getting Father Maxi in this. But again, he's a rare card, so he's going to be a little bit harder to get than the common that Father Maxi was. But his charge comes back pretty fast. It's a pretty small cone in front of him, so that doesn't seem to make him too overpowered. The slow duration is nice. The fact that it affects both air, ground units, or any units in the cone whatsoever is kind of nice. I think that he would be paired well with someone like Tally, and then a ranged unit back behind to kind of poke away with one of the Bebes, maybe Blood Elf Bebe, something like that. But definitely Witch Garrison, an interesting card. Going to be excited to check him out and to finally have Mr. Garrison in the game. So really interested to see what you guys think. I'm excited for him. I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Plenty more South Park Phone Destroyer content to be coming here on the channel going forward. And until next time, guys, my name is Druzy,